How did it, everybody? You are probably going to think that this is some kind of promotion of some kind, but really it's not. Really, I just so happened to, well, not me really. One of my family members had stumbled upon a, because, well, my mother, stumbled upon, she really found, um, out that because she likes Harry Potter. And funny enough, this uh, butterbeer here, they actually sold an actual Harry Potter butterbeer, and my mom was just like, "Where is this at? Where is this at?" It's supposedly somewhere in Minnesota. Um, and my mom was just like, "Man, I really want to." I'm not gonna open this up. I tasted it. It tasted very much. Of course, it says butterscotch beer there. If you can kind of make that out, and it legitimately is like butterscotch beer. It's very carbonated, but if anything, it's pretty good. It's pretty solid. Um, but if anything, I went to this place called Blue Sun Soda Shop, um, which is located in Minnesota. It's a local place where you can get a strange assortment of goodies and sodas. I'm going to name off some kind of very funny and interesting stuff that either I had bought myself um, or I had got for myself or I'm just gonna name off things that I saw there. I didn't do a video, so you're not gonna see like a video cut and me like going through there and showing you everything. But I'm just gonna name off some interesting things that I saw there as I'm wearing my Aquaman hat that I might do off to the side because I look cool. But anyways, on the way to describing this place, like I said, this is called um, Blue Sun Soda Shop, and um, it is a very interesting place. Interesting meaning they have a lot of interesting stuff there. I really was interested in that place, and even more so about coming back because of all the variety of things um, that they have. If anything, there is a couple things here that I'm actually going to actually physically either drink here or eat here, just to showcase these items. And like when I first tried some of these items, they weren't exactly cold. You could really taste the carbonation, um, but I wanted to see if maybe once they get a little bit more cold, that they taste better. So, if anything, because but funny enough, let me name some of the funny flavors that are there. Um, not only for soda, they have a ton of candy there as well. What I'm gonna name off is just some funny things that I saw candy wise. There was this huge gummy snake that I saw that was rather funny, just because like, oh yeah. And I saw a sucker that had like ants inside of it, like legit like ants for people to like lick on or eat on or whatever. And my sister brought that up to me, and she's like, "Ew, I bet you would eat something like this." It's like, why not? Life's short. Um, because I'm sure anything that anybody would have probably have dared me to eat in there, I probably would have just done it. I think there was like a hot pepper uh, sucker in there, and I was like, "Wow, this is so interesting, but so weird." If anything, there is actually Japanese candy in there. Or I don't want to say Japanese because I didn't know about the writing. I want to say like foreign candy, but every time I want to really just say Japanese candy. Um, there were So many interesting stuff here. Um, Bean Boozle, which I have actually seen Japanese wrestlers eat these things. I'm actually going to eat a couple here um, shortly. But it's me just really talking about all this stuff that I found. If anything, for those, they weren't really that strong. They weren't really. The beans were just like. They weren't something I was like, oh my god. Like, yeah, they do leave like an aftertaste in your mouth, but it's not. Like, I know a lot of the times when people would eat those same beans, they were just like, oh my god, it's so awful, and they would spit it out. Like, I just ate the things and I was like, well, it's interesting to eat. Um, the flavors are very strange, but very interesting. Just to kind of uh, definitely get a wide assortment of all kinds of life. So, if anything, I'm going to talk about some soda flavors. There, I think I'm gonna bring up a lot of the funny ones first, and even ones that I got eventually. Um, the first one that I want to bring up because it's actually something I bought was Martian soda, and the tagline is taste the abduction." That is just kind of really hilarious, and I couldn't pass up not getting that just because of the tagline alone. That's what really sold it for me. Um, Bacon soda with chocolate. Um, that was rather like I was torn between that or there was another soda that was called teriyaki beef jerky soda. So they really have a wide variety of stuff in there. I'm gonna name off some of the stuff, some of the sodas that were there. There was, of course, Bloody Nose soda. There was pickle soda that I was kind of interested in, like if we ever would go back to get pickled soda, and so was actually my sister. She's like, yeah, that'd be interesting. I was like, might as well. Life's short. Um, but if anything, also bringing up, there was for Old West fans, for Cowboy fans, there the Old West. There is sarsaparilla. If people don't remember, that is kind of a very strong like root beer that my mother actually tried. Um, Trying to think of some of the other. It's been a couple days since I went there, so I'm just trying to think back of more. Oh, Love Potion number 69. Definitely, I'm sure a lot of people would jokingly around be like, "Oh, I bought a case of that." Yeah. I bought two cases yesterday. Um, but yeah, I thought that was just kind of a funny little, cool little, neat little thing. Definitely, it's something that you can use as a joke if you really like somebody and don't exactly want to tell them. It's like, hey, you're drinking Love Potion number 69. Ooh. Or maybe people can use that in like a spoof of a movie or something like that. They can do a little trailer joke with that. And I don't know, like, there were so many funny flavors coming out of that store that every time I turned around, I'm like, oh wow, that's really interesting. Wow, that's really interesting. Um, like they just had a barrage of different flavors. Really, um, I'm trying to recount more for more examples. Because I know there was a lot of times where I'd go down the aisles and just laugh at something, and then I would just keep going. Um, but yeah, I'm trying to think of more, but um, if anything, maybe I'll I don't know, maybe something will pop into mind eventually. But if anything, I think the bloody nose one was had to be the strongest descriptional one. And I think there was more than just one Martian soda. I think there was like another one where it was like orange or something like that. Um, but yeah, but if anything, definitely if you're in Minnesota, definitely check this place out. I believe it is over by, if people are familiar with the uh, if people know the Northtown Mall. I believe it's somewhere around there in Blaine, I believe. Um, if you ask me for directions, you'd be better GPS than that. But definitely, really, definitely check that out. If anything, they even have classic sodas like RC Cola. If people really liked RC Cola, they have RC Cola there. My mother got RC Cola, thing of RC Cola for my dad because he likes RC Cola. So it's really something for everybody. Um, whether you want to get something funny or you want to get like a real old fashioned soda, or just some interesting or strange sweets. But if anything, let me open up this Martian soda for you guys. It says on the thing it has a plum flavor, and when I did have it the first time, um, I could really taste the carbonation, and then I could taste the plum. Yeah, I think it's really better to um, definitely once you get these home, definitely put them in your fridge. Um, it really knocks down that carbonation. But if anything, I'm not saying that I'm a like if anybody knows better, I'm sure with pop just sitting on the shelf, it's better off to of course put it in the fridge once. Any brain scientist would know that, but um, if anything, I'm gonna try the bacon soda. Maybe Kevin Bacon should sponsor this soda. Um, when I remember when I first opened this soda, the very first thing I could smell was the bacon. But I think when I drank it, all I could taste was the chocolate. So yeah, I can mostly taste the chocolate. There is like a hint of bacon. Like I said, when you first open it, you smell the bacon, but I think really, you taste mostly most of the chocolate, and then maybe a little hint of bacon. Um, but really, the chocolate part of it really does taste like a very I would say like a Hershey's. It's very good. I enjoy it. Or am going to enjoy more of it once I get it all down. If anything, I was just kind of saving these for this video, not like completely like drinking them all up and then showing you like an empty bottle. Just like, hey, here's an empty bottle of this. Um, but I guess if anything, now I should go and do the Bean Boozle candy here. Um, if anything, I am going to actually showcase or tell you really some of the flavors on here because there definitely is a good taste, then there is a bad taste. So I'm gonna kind of I'll go through the bad taste because who cares about the good taste? Okay, first off we have barf, we have stinky socks, spoiled milk, which I think was probably uh, the worst aftertasted one. Moldy cheese, that wasn't too bad. Um, Canned dog food was actually kind of an acquired taste, meaning that it was probably throughout like the strangest one, like the uh rotten egg. It wasn't too bad. Um, Boogers. I don't think I ever really tasted the booger one. I never. I don't know. I think I don't think the booger one like has any kind of like anything to it. So it's just kind of like okay. Um, the dead fish. I don't know. I didn't really taste any like ooh with the dead fish either. Um, Toothpaste. I don't think I ever really tasted the toothpaste one. Um, so it'd be interesting if I get that here. Lawn clippings. I think I did get lawn clippings, but I didn't like. There was no real like there wasn't any taste there. So there's all the bad flavors. So if anything, once I spin this here, I am gonna go and eat one of these, and whether it be a good flavor or a bad flavor, um, it is what it is. Okay. Um, so buttered popcorn or rotten cheese? I'm a little concerned that I might run out of these while doing this. Just because when I had them the first time, I had quite a bit of them just to like get to the bad taste. So buttered popcorn. Oh well. Because the first time around, I had to wait a while to get canned dog food. Canned dog food. The good side of it would have been chocolate pudding, but I got canned dog food. It's not bad. Moldy cheese or caramel corn? Moldy cheese or caramel corn? Caramel corn. Strawberry banana smoothie or dead fish? I don't know, for me, like, either way, it's just like, meh, whatever. Because I tried each one of these to get to the bad flavor. And, I don't know, I was really trying to, I got the smoothie. Oh well. Caramel corn or moldy cheese again? Moldy cheese. Not really that bad. Like you're not seeing me at all going, oh my god. Like I'm really trying to hide that I dislike any of these things. Like for really it's just kind of like I'm sure getting a lot of in the middle things here, so that's why I'm just kind of spinning it again. I'm not going, oh, I don't want to do that flavor, so I flick it. It's just I get a lot of in between things, really. It's either blueberry or toothpaste, and I got blueberry. I really want to taste the toothpaste one though. Dead fish or strawberry smoothie? Dead fish, come on. I'm not frightened by any of these. Oh no, this might taste bad. Like I said, I spent a while trying to get to the bad taste. Smoothie again, man. Now I really just want to get one of these bad fish things because No. Oh, wait. Yeah. Bad fish. Or dead fish. Not bad. Yeah, not bad. Finally got to lawn clippings or lime. Lime. Stinky socks or tutti frutti. I had the stinky socks one. It wasn't that bad. I think the stinky socks one supposedly was the worst, but it wasn't tutti frutti, but I couldn't tell what that was. I don't know, it didn't really have a taste to me. I'm trying to get newer ones. Spoiled milk or coconut? Coconut. I honestly don't like coconut. Um, for like when people like put it on cakes or something, it's like I don't really want to eat that. Um, that's kind of one we had before. Okay, I'm just gonna kind of like roulette wheel and kind of push these to maybe ones that we haven't really had on here, just so that way people can get like more variety. I think the only ones that I haven't really done yet are I haven't done the toothpaste one yet, ever. Okay, if you saw that kickity cut there, I'm just gonna keep on going and give you guys a few ones that I haven't tasted yet. I'm definitely gonna try and get to the toothpaste. Berry blue. Toothpaste. Really tastes like toothpaste. It's like, oh yeah, the worst out of the worst. Let's try to see if we can get lawn clippings. Because I never could taste like the lawn clippings really. Okay, I think that was lawn clippings. Yeah, it definitely was lawn clippings. Definitely wasn't lime. Like it probably had that like grassy taste. So I guess that's what the lawn clippings was. Okay, so probably the only ones that I haven't done yet are probably barf, which I don't think I've ever done. Um, or boogers. So barf and boogers. my the name of my autobiography. Because I think I've kind of covered everything. Um, I don't know, but like if like I like strange food. I like strange stuff. Like if anything, I really want to try different kinds of beef jerky, not just the normal Slim Jim beef jerky, Jack Links, whatever. Um, like duck beef jerky, bison, um, I really want to try all kinds of strange foods. Maybe not fruit. Um, because sometimes fruit is just really just like there's no absolutely no taste to it, and then you have this fruit here, this huge thing of fruit, and then you're just like, well, I have to eat it, um, even though you're just like, I don't like this. But if anything, I guess like I said, we're at boogers and barf. So let me get one thing of boogers and one thing of barf. Weirdly enough. Barf. Kind of had a hint of broccoli though. It probably makes somebody sick if I, but it's like I'm just saying what comes to my mind. Um, anything I hope this is bogas. So I think we can conclude all this. Juicy pear. I like pears. Do you guys like pears? I like pears. I haven't tried like a brown pear. It's kind of this is different. Definitely not juicy pear. So I guess that has to be a booger. I guess. Uh, all right. Well, since I covered all the bad flavors, I'm sure I'll have a bad flavor in my mouth. Probably after this. Actually, this was the second time around. This was probably better the second time around than the first impression. Simply because I think uh, I watched videos of people doing this and they gagged and they did this and they did that, and so like that puts an imprint in your head. You're like, oh my god, like this should be what I should be expecting, and really it's not. Really, it's just kind of like um, I don't know. Maybe I have a high tolerance for uh, since eating a weird food here and there. Um, Maybe I have much more of a tolerance than some other people do, or maybe I don't know. But if anything, definitely if you guys are in Minnesota, uh, check out the Blue Sun Soda Shop. Again, this isn't any promotion for the shop. I'm not sponsored by the shop. Um, this really isn't a commercial. It's just me like recanting an experience that I had, and then giving you um, a little bit of a story, but then also a little bit of product for you to check out yourself. If you're in Minnesota, or find a weird soda shop, maybe in your state or in your whatever. Um, but yeah, I think I'm just gonna wrap this up here. This is all that I kind of showcased on here was really all the product I really had. Um, so I guess I'll just wrap this up here and say, hey, try some weird stuff. Try some interesting products. Don't just do the norm. If you're worried about tearing up your stomach, then maybe this isn't for you. But oh well, you only live once. It's just like just try some new things, experience some new things. If anything, I am going to experience me saying goodbye to you all. Good luck, and good night, and goodbye, everybody. Get some weird soda, get some weird candy, get some weird stuff that you can put and post on YouTube and like, oh my god, I'm eating this, or oh, I'm drinking this, oh. Go ahead and have fun. So goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.